All right, welcome back to G3. This is the Solo Saturday series. This is Bald Mike. My usual co-host, Kenny Blaze, is on vacation still and will be for another week or two. So we're doing Solo Saturdays. We have guest hosts during the week. But today we're continuing our campaign of Journeys in Middle-earth. And we're using the heroes Arwen and Gimli. And we're just going through the campaign screen here. I know this one's going to be a battle map. Let's see, a living silence hangs within the old stone walls. Apart from the sounds of night, of the crackle of small fires, there is no sign of defenders. Place battle map is indicated. Okay, so we got that one is right, and that one's right. Okay. So Kenny Blaze and I have played this campaign twice. Place here is indicated. And we have not ever beaten this particular scenario, this mission. So let's see what happens going solo. As you draw closer, the smell of too many people living too long in the wild surround you. Closing in on a single flickering light, you enter an inner courtyard. This hero is indicated. Each hero scouts 3. All right, so let's scout for Arwen first. Oh, you know what? I always do this. I forgot to put their starting skill into play. Let me do that really quick. So Arwen starts with Curiosity in play. And then she'll scout 3. 2 copies of Evanstar. I want to test Spirit. I'm going to ready Unyielding Spirit, and we'll put the 2 Evanstars on top. So that's 2 successes to get her deck going. And then I have to get Gimli's starting skill out, because like I said, I forgot to do that. But I got everything else set up. You cannot pass is the Guardian 1 starting skill. All right, he's going to scout 3. Clever Wit, Unyielding Spirit, and Honed Agility. I don't think there's going to be a big need for agility in this particular mission. So let's go with Clever Wit. And we'll put that on the bottom and Unyielding Spirit on the top. Okay. So we'll continue. All right, place the following terrain: 2 bushes. So a bush there, and a bush over here. And we also have the little reminder cards here that tell you what the terrain does. So we'll put the bush one over here so I can see it. Then we're going to place some walls. Something like that. And another one over here. Place 1 fire pit and 1 boulder. So that's beds. So fire pit in the center. And that's a stone tree. Sure, that looks like a boulder. We'll call that a boulder for this one. And continue. From the shadow surrounding the step menacing from the shadow surrounding you step menacing forms. Torch in hand, an orc shouts a warning. We have guests. Defend the courtyard. Place 2 pit goblins on the space indicated. So those are from the new Shadow Task box. So those go here. Place 3 goblin scouts as indicated. Well, this is getting crazy quick. Goblin scouts. See if we can show up a little bit of these are painted. I don't know if it'll show up the camera. Then I'll get a banner. Place one orc hunter near the bushes. And that's the one with the bow, so those are ranged attackers. That's not good. So we have the card tells you how the bush works and card for the wall. A rusted old portcullis rattles close behind your assailants, but beyond it you see others gathering their arms encourage you. If you could jam the mechanism, it would slow down what reinforcements may come. Place a threat token as indicated. Back here in the corner. And on the other side of the ruin, a rude shelter has been erected, the largest structure you've ever seen. Its canvas door has been painted with a strange sigil, a twisting, jagged shape that is both foreign and familiar. Lore increases by 2. Place a search token as indicated. So I think that is over where the it's over where the 2 pit goblins are. All right. As your foes spring forward, you grit your teeth. The orcs from Mount Graham and the armament of the thieves is beyond what you expected. A greater threat is at work here. You must find answers, and quickly, for you have but moments before the night of this company is awakened and brought to bear against you. Objective updated: find the leader of the orcs and thieves. And it's the action phase finally. So let's see. So we have a bunch of bad guys hanging around that bowman. Let's see what does he look like on here. Let's see that. So that is the orc hunter. He only has 6 health total. Well, 5 health and 1 armor. So that's not too bad. So I have to do something with all these tokens too. Let's see. Arwen can hit range. So let's start with Arwen. She's going to move here next to that bush. And let's see. The bush is after you end your turn. Oh, it's end your turn, so that won't happen until after. So she's going to move 1 movement point there. And she will use her sling because that is a ranged weapon. On that test agility or wit, but she has 3 agility, so we're going to test that and try to take out that orc hunter. So we're going to flip 3. 1, 2, 3. Wow, we got 3 successes. That's pretty good. Well, we know we stacked 2 on top. So that'll be a total of 5 hits with the sling, and it doesn't have pierce or anything, so I think he's going to be alive with 1 health left after this. So we'll hit 5, apply. Yep, he's going to have 1 health left. Confirm. Now she does have 1 movement point, so she could move back, but actually he's going to get to shoot back first. An orc fires several times, and the first arrow whistles dangerously close to your head. So it's a fear in the wound, and it will be what is it? That is the agility to negate. So 1, 2, 3. Yep. So without any inspiration, that's pretty bad. So she's going to fail. All right, so she's going to take 1 fear and 1 wound. Flip this card face down. It's pretty good. And flip this card face down. Okay, so no big deal. All right, so now she has a couple options here. Let's just wait. And I will use her once a turn ability to. Once in your turn, you or nearby hero may flip 1 wound or 1 fear face down, or discard 1 face down fear or wound. So she's going to discard that 1 wound. Get rid of that. And then because she's next to the bush, she will test her wit. Just test 2 to become hidden, and she did not. Okay. All right, so now it's going to be Gimli's turn. Now we'll confirm this. Okay. Before I suffer, if you're a stretch, I could spend one instructor, which I don't have, so that's okay. All right, start the rally phase. You want to complete size of start. Okay. All right, so Gimli, I think is going to go after this group of orc scouts over here. Those seem scarier. Even though coming, let me look at hidden again real quick, because I don't remember off the top of my head which one is hidden. If you are attacked before you test, prevent all wounds with discards. Oh, that's kind of like a free pass. That's real good. But Gimli guards a lot too, so I don't think he's going to work. He's going to go 1, 2 into the space with those 3 scouts, and then attack. Using my battle axe, I test my might. I'll go 1, 2, 3, whoops, 4. All right, I got 2 successes. That's not too bad. So that'll be 6 hits on these guys. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Apply. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Cancel. Because I had sundown that. That's apply. Apply 6 hits. All right, remove 2 goblin scouts. That's a good swing from Gimli. So those 2 will go away. Continue. Yes, it can attack back. There's only 1. Your attacker's bone armor clatters as they attack, and the sound is chilling as funeral bells. Take a wound and a fear might negates. Well, that's good because I can put something back on top. So I'll put one of the successes back on top because of Gimli's ability. And then I'll test might again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I got 2. So that blocks both of those. That's a after attack. Okay, confirm. And that was Gimli's 2 actions as well. So we will end the action phase. Okay. So that's the shadow phase. And these guys will move 2 to attack Gimli or closest hero, so they can get into Gimli's space. 1, 2, 1, 2. Move him over to this side of the space. And attack. You stand your ground and the goblin takes aim at your chest. 1 wound and 2 fear. Might negates. If you suffer no fear from this attack, become determined. Well, that's pretty good. Oops, that's mine. Okay. All right, so test might. I don't know if I have any successes left in this deck. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see. So I will block the wound, and then I'm going to guard the 2 fear. So I don't take any fear. So like it says, if I suffer no fear from this attack, I become determined. So I'll get the determined status. And in case you didn't know, determined is when you test, if you discard, you may discard this boon to discard any number of cards from the test and reveal that many additional cards. So if you get a really bad flop, you just discard that and flip over some new cards, which is pretty good. Confirm. The shadow deepens, though hope yet endures. Threat increases by 5. So that's not too bad. The next threat of the first threat event, I should say, is at 6, so we just missed it. So we reset our decks and scout 2. We'll do Gimli's first. Scouting 2. So we have time of need and ready defense. So I'm going to prepare time of need and put ready defense on the top. And then we'll ready Arwen's deck. Thank you, Erica, and welcome everybody else that's just hopped on and watching. You guys have played through this scenario. How'd you do? Like I said earlier when I started this, Kenny Blaze and I have never beaten this particular mission of the campaign. This is the second one. I don't know why. We played through twice before this, and like I said, we never won. So I'm determined to finally beat this particular one. All right, Arwen's scouting 2. We got an Evan Star and a Willful. I think she's going to ready the will or prepare the willful. I'm sorry. That's and we'll put the Evan Star on top. Giving her strike 2 is really good. All right, we'll continue. And it's the action phase. So Gimli's got these 2 pit goblins. If I get rid of that 1 scout, that'll give me an inspiration. And Arwen. Oh, you know what? I didn't take the card out for the boulder. I don't remember what that one does. Is that a boulder? Let's see what it says here. I can just tap on the app and look at it. Well, it's basically the boulder. You can, if you test to negate fear. I'm sorry, yeah, fear or wounds, you may convert 1 leaf. Oh, that would have been helpful, Gimli, but didn't need it. Hi, Orbit. Welcome to the channel. I am playing on the normal difficulty, so not the adventure, which is I tried that as like a little demo, and it was really easy. I'd like it to be a little bit challenging, but not overwhelming. So this is normal, not the hard mode. All right. Well, we need to get to those 2 tokens, so I think Gimli needs to start clearing guys out, and then Arwen can even come over to this search token here. So Gimli's going to swing on that last scout. So, oops, knocked him over, put him back. All right, so Gimli is going to hit this guy. This guy. He has 3 health left. That shouldn't be a problem for Gimli. I have time and need prepared if I don't get any successes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, but I did. Yep, 2 successes, so that'll be 6 hits. So we'll go to the app, input 6 hits. 5, 6, 5. Confirm. Remove 1 Goblin Scout. Gain you or a nearby hero can gain inspiration. Because I'm going to attack the other guys, I'm going to take the inspiration on Gimli. So he gets that token. Because of his ability, I'm going to put Ready Defense back on top. So that's going to guarantee me a success. Fix that wall there. Continue. All right, so Gimli's going to now swing on these 2. What are these guys again? Pit goblins? They have 3 health and 2 armor each. That can be a little rough. But okay, we're ready. We got this, Gimli. I'm going to test my might again. Might of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, not great. So I will spend the inspiration token to make it 2 successes, which will be 6 hits. So I should get rid of 1 of them. Yeah. 5, 6 hits. Confirm. Remove 1 pit goblin. And again, because I attacked, I'll put the Ready Defense back on top, putting success. Can the enemy attack? Yes, he's there, so he can still attack me. The goblin hurls heavy stones and debris at your head. Why always at the head? That's what I want to know. Might negates it's 2 wounds. If I suffer any wounds from this attack, discard 1 inspiration. Well, I don't have any inspiration anyway, so it's no big deal. But we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 for my might, and wow, 3 successes. That would have been amazing on attack. That guy probably wouldn't have been there if I got that on the attack. So I didn't take anything, so he's fine there. And that's Gimli's turn. So now it's Arwen's turn. I'm tempted to ignore that goblin archer dude over there. What do they call him? The orc hunter. Tempted to ignore him and maybe take a shot at that guy that's there with Gimli. What do we do here? Let's go. She doesn't have any inspiration. What is the problem? Oh, he's almost, yeah, she'll take out the orc hunter. He's almost gone. When I attack strike 2. What am I test? This is a ranged attack because her sling is a ranged weapon. I will test my agility. I'm going to save the willful with the strike 2 on it. So this is 3. 1, 2, 3. And I did get 2 successes. Flip 2 Evan stars from that. So that'll be a total of 3 hits on the orc hunter, which is enough to kill him. So 1, 2, 3, apply. Confirm. I keep bumping the map with the tablet. Sorry about that. Remove one Orc Hunter. You or a nearby hero gain an inspiration. Arwen would love an inspiration. So that was her first action. That's her deck. I'm going to put that back down. Continue. Well, you know what? I guess her second action will be another ranged attack at that pit goblin that's with Gimli. Just moving into the space doesn't seem like a good idea. So I'll use the sling attack again. What does he have left? He has, he's got a bunch. He's got 3 health and 2 armor, which could add up. So you know what? I'm going to discard the Willful to add 2 strikes to this. Strike 2, I'm sorry, to add 2 hits. So 1, I'm sorry, this is my agility. So 3. 1, 2, 3. Excuse me. So I have 2 successes, which I think is going to be enough because I'm adding 2 with strike 2. So 2 successes is 3 hits, and then the strike 2 will be a grand total of 5 hits. So that is just enough to get rid of this pit goblin with a ranged attack. So we'll apply, confirm, and I have to use the inspiration token, so that's really good. Remove pit goblin. You or nearby hero gains an inspiration. You know what? Since it is a nearby hero at this point, I'm going to give this one to Gimli. And then I'm going to use her ability to discard a face down fear or wound. I'm trying to move the tab a little bit closer because I don't think we're going to be running back to that part of the map. Try to get it so everybody else can see as well. Nope, the glare is not going to let you see that too well. All right, so we're going to end the activation phase. We cleaned out all the bad guys, feeling pretty good about that. Now it's the shadow phase. The shadow deepens, though hope yet endures. Threat increases by 5. So we're going to have a shadow event. A bandit archer on a high wall looses a shaft and practice precision as more enemies scramble into the courtyard. Arwen suffers 2 scratch. I'm sorry. Kenny and I call them scratches and eagles looking at the backs of the cards. 2 wounds is the proper term. And agility negates. Well, I don't know why they don't like Arwen in this one. 1, 2, 3. I'll spend her 1 inspiration to block 1. And I guess she will take 1 wound. Arwen suffers 2. So it's face up. Flip 1 fear face up, then flip this face down. So good thing I got rid of that fear. And then that's face down. Not bad. That's okay. Uh-oh. Place a pit goblin on the indicated space. So we're getting another pit goblin back. Right near Arwen. Place 1 ruffian up there in that corner next to the strike token. Let's see, another one of my painted models. The lighting in here is bad. Sorry about that. And the rally phase. Well, that wasn't too bad. Just 2 guys. They don't have banners, so they're not elite or anything, so that's good. Because Gimli needs to get to that space and interact with that Porculus token. All right, so Arwen's going to scout 2. Clever Wit and Evenstar. We'll put Evenstar on top. We will prepare Clever Wit, and then I'm going to use Curiosity. After you prepare a skill with the leaf icon, you may discard the skill to gain 2 inspiration or become determined. So I'm going to discard this to become determined. I'm sorry, to get to 2 inspiration. That's what I meant. 2 inspiration. So we are inspiration starved in this particular mission. All right, now we'll prepare Gimli. Let's shuffle up this deck a little bit. Oh, I can remember determined too with Gimli. All right, so we'll go 1, 2, Ancient Wisdom or Restless Axe. 2 hits. At the start of your turn, you may discard 2 attacking it. So it gives me a free attack, which is pretty good. Strike 2. Let me see how. You know what? Yeah, I'll put, since I have time, I'm going to put Restless Axe there. And I'll put, what is that? Ancient Wisdom on the top of my deck. So this kind of helps me figure out what to do here. So it's the action phase. I gotta remember what boulders do again. My student boulder, if you test me. I gotta remember that ability. I forgot it again, but not that it mattered. So Gimli's gonna move 1 and then attack the ruffian. So he has 5 health, so it's not too bad. Gimli's might is 4 with his axe, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. So we did get 1 success, so I can't use time of need. If I pop, it's only 4 under. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use the inspiration token to convert one of these leaves, and that'll give me a total of 6 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Apply and confirm. Remove 1 ruffian. You are nearby hero gains an inspiration. So Gimli will get that inspiration back. And using his ability, I will put ready defense back on top of his deck. I still have a movement point, but I know I need to deal with that threat token, so he's going to stay there. Sorry about the dogs. All right, so Arwen's turn. Let's see, this pit goblin he's only got a total of 5 health. But I can ignore him and run over this other search token. But actually, I won't be able to get to it and interact this turn because it's actually 3 spaces away. So she'll take a shot at that pit goblin using her sling. So it's agility, so I test 3. So 1, 2, 3. Wow, 3 successes. That is a hit and a half. So that'll be a total of 5 hits on this pit goblin. So I'll click on him. And I think that's enough to kill him too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Apply. Yep. Get out of there, Mr. Pit Goblin. Confirm. Go smush. And she will gain a 3rd inspiration token. Put that on her card. So she's got 3. She can carry 5, which is really good. So that was her first action. She still has another action. I guess she's going to head for that token anyway. She'll go move 2 and go to the middle with that campfire. And then using her ability, she'll discard the face down wound. All right, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Anybody that's just coming on, thank you for joining G3 for Journeys to Middle-earth. At the moment, we're doing pretty good. I will end the hero phase, or action phase. And it's the shadow phase now. Threat increases by 5, so this is going to trigger another threat event. Would you place an orc hunter in? Yeah, of course, right in the space where I have to go. Yep, so he goes there. Place 2 ruffians on the indicated space. Oh, Gimli gets some more buddies. So there's a ruffian. There's 1 more in my tray. There you go. So 2 ruffians over here hanging out with Gimli. Arwen has to go into a space with a pit goblin. Well, I guess you could try to range attack him first. All right, rally phase. Let's rally Gimli first. Well, actually, Arwen could actually take a pot shot at that, at the ruffians. We'll have to see what their stats are first. Maybe Arwen can soften them up and Gimli get rid of them with his first action, then interact for a second. We'll see. 1, 2. Honed Agility and Restless Axe are the ones that Gimli flipped for scouting. Oh, you know what? But yeah, Restless Axe lets me get a free attack in. So yeah, I'm definitely going to. Oh, I already have Restless Axe prepared. So I'm going to put that one on top thing. So I'm going to probably use Restless Axe this turn. And I'll prepare Honed Agility. We will scout with Arwen. Let me shuffle up her deck really quick here. What up, Mr. Kenny Blaze, my co-host that is on vacation. You know this mission so well. We've failed it twice playing together. Let's see if I can get through it solo. Hope your vacation's going well. Say hi to the family for me. All right, Arwen's scouting too. Insight. Once per round, a hero in your space may discard a prepared skilled scout 2. Hide. Well, that's pretty good. And gather knowledge. To apt the one pieces you are never hearing scout 1 rest 2. Both these are interesting. I think I'm going to prepare Insight, and I'll put Gathered Wisdom on the top. So Insight, for those who don't know, it's an Herbalist card that costs 3. So it's one of the new cards from Shadow Paths expansion. Can't talk today. Once per round, a hero in your space may discard a prepared skill to scout 2, or it has hide, so I can discard this to hide. Whatever one. That's really good, actually. Once per round. Because Gimli's probably got 1 or 2 that he doesn't need at the moment. All right, so we're going to start off with Gimli since I'm crystal clear on what I'm doing with him this round. So I'm going to discard Restless Axe. At the start of your turn, you may discard the skill to attack and add 2 hits. So that's pretty big. So we're adding 2 hits. I'm going to put that right there so I don't forget. And we're going to attack these ruffians. Oops. Got to continue. Sorry. I always get a little ahead of the app on these sometimes. All right. So they have 5 health each. So this is basically a freebie attack with 2 hits. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, flip the weakness finally. So what I'm going to do is, let me total 4 hits with Sunder. No, I'm going to spend the inspiration and make it 2 successes. So that'll be a total of 6. So that's 6 hits, and then plus 2 for Restless Axe for a total of 8 hits. 8 apply. Using Gimli's ability, I'm going to put a Restless Axe on top of the deck because that is one that, because I flipped over the second one for the test. And that one is now discarded. Confirm the 8 hits. Remove 1 ruffian. Continue. Can the enemy attack? Yes, he can. So he's going to swing back at Gimli. Or not. Okay, I'm not sure what happened. I hope that wasn't a glitch in the program. All right, so Gimli's first true action is going to be to attack that last ruffian. We will go 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's more than enough. 2, that'll be 6 hits, or I can do 2 hits with Sunder. Let's go with the 6 hits. Make a big smush of this guy. Using Gimli's ability, I'll put Ready Defense on top. Confirm. Remove the ruffian. You are nearby hero, gain inspiration. Gimli will take that one because R1 already has a couple, even though she is nearby. These guys are pretty big, so sometimes they don't look nearby, but they actually are. So that's his first real action. So now he's going to interact with that token. The Porculus is caked with rust, but seems to be functional. Let's sabotage that. Finding the chain that raises the Porculus, you attempt to unbalance the weights and break it. Test wit. Okay. Let's see. So I'm going to discard Clever Wit to add 1. Now I'll go 1. My wit is only 2. 2. So that and this gives me a grand total of 2. So we're going to put that into there and confirm. The chain snaps, shrieking and clattering as the mechanism shatters. Threat decreases by 6. Discard a threat token. Wow. I think that's the first time we've seen threat decrease from something happening. I like that. Okay. Well, that's it for Gimli. Yeah, because he attacked and then interacted. So yeah, he's good. So now it's going to be R1's turn. She's going to take a ranged. If I max out my hits, I can get 5. Let's see how much health this guy has. He has 5 and an armor. But I think Pierce and Neithel might get around that. I think before she does anything, she's going to use knowledge. It says once per round, a hero in your space may discard a prepared skill to scout 2. So I'm going to discard Clever Wit and scout 2. So I got an Elven Light and a Gathered Wisdom. Let's see. Elven Light is before you test Wisdom. or Spirit, you may look at the top card of your deck and place it on the top or bottom of your deck. Well, that seems really good. Yeah, let's prep that, and we'll put the Gathered Wisdom on top since it is a success symbol. Still not sure if I want to. I think either way you cut it, I'm not going to be able to interact with that token this turn because I have to move into the space and I have to deal with this guy. Boo, 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 boo. Decisions. All right, let's take a range shot at him. So we're going to use Sling, which will test my agility. So it's 3. 1, 2, 3. And I will spend. I got 1 success, and then I flipped the time I needed in the test, which has 2 icons on it. So I'll spend 2 inspiration to make it a total of 3 successes. And on the Sling, that equals 3 successes will be 5 hits. So he's going to have 1 left. Apply. Confirm. Those away. Can the enemy attack? Yes. An Orc's arrowhead is glistening with viscous liquid. And this is Wisdom negates. So her Wisdom is 4. I didn't realize her stat was higher than that. It's 2 wounds and 1 fear. If you suffer any wounds with attack, discard determined. If you cannot, gain 1 weakness and shuffle it into your deck. I don't like that. So Elven Light, here we go. Elven Light's gonna come in handy. Before you test Wisdom or Spirit, you may look at the top card of your deck and place it on the top or bottom of your deck. So let's see. It's in. Okay, I'll keep it. And we will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, wish I had time of need. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. So I can block 1. I'll block the if you separate scratch and wounds from Kenny. You got me calling these scratches. Any wounds from the stack. Discard determined. I don't. Looking at, I gain a weakness. Yeah, there's no way around that. All right, I will block 1 of the wounds because I only have a 4 wound threshold with her. All right, so I'm just gonna take 1 wound, flip this face down, and then a fear. And this is Cower. Keep this card face up. When you attack, reveal 1 fewer card. During your turn, if you are emboldened, you may discard this card. Okay. And because I don't have Determined to get rid of, I get another weakness and shuffle it into my deck, which is bad. So now she has 2 weaknesses in her deck. Don't like that. Hopefully it won't hamper us too much. Let's see what's going on here. So that was the first action. Confirm that. Let's get off that. She sells another action. Well, once during your turn, you or a nearby hero could flip 1 fear, 1 wound or 1 fear face down. So I'm going to use that ability to discard to flip Cower face down with her. And let's see, this goblin has, or I'm sorry, this Orc Hunter has, he only has 2 left. So I'm going to try to attack him again with the Sling. I'm out of inspiration, so I just need to hit successes. And this is 3. 1, 2, 3. I did it. I got 2 successes, so that's 3 hits, and that's going to be a Dead Hunter. 1, 2, 3. Confirm. Remove 1 Orc Hunter. You or a nearby hero gains an inspiration. Since she's out, she will take 1. Whoops, I removed Arwen. Whoop, pay attention. Don't remove Arwen from the game. That'd be bad. All right, so that's the end of her turn. So we're going to end the action phase. Shadow phase. Threat increases by 4, so that's not too bad. Rally phase. That's my favorite phase. Nothing bad happens during the rally phase. All right, so we'll shuffle Arwen's deck and scout 2. So yeah, anybody that hasn't played her Arwen yet, yeah, her stats are really good. She goes 5 inspiration. She has a 6 fear limit and a 4 damage limit. Oh, you know what? I forgot about her cloak. Before you suffer a wound or fear, you may spend an inspiration. Oh, I don't think I had one at the time. Okay, so that's okay. All right, so scout 2. 1, 2. Well, I'm definitely not going to prep the weakness, or I might. Once that's my. We'll put the weakness on the bottom. Slide it over. I'll prep my fourth skill, Unyielding Might. Now it's Gimli's turn to go. Let's shuffle up his deck. All right. Oh, you know what? At the start of the rally phase, you may deplete this item for a hero in your space. Okay, so Gimli can't use that to get rid of those yet. 1, 2. Ancient Wisdom or Unyielding Might. Want to test Wisdom? That's a tough one. Might is my attack. There's no enemies at the moment, but I'm going to prep Unyielding Might anyway, and I'll put Ancient Wisdom on top of my deck. All right, continue. And it's the action phase. So Arwen's going to come over to this token, spend 1 movement point, and we'll interact with it. Let's move this up a little bit. A lean-to displays a strange symbol painted on its front. Your foes position themselves to defend this structure. The leader is surely within. Let's. Oops. Oh, wait, that's my. Sorry, my arm's stuck to that. This is Arwen. She's not super great at attacking, though. Let me look at hide real quick. Yeah, she has the ability to hide if something bad pops out. But she's not terrible at attacking. Let's see. Let's sneak forward. All right. Taking care to avoid placing your feet on the treacherous rubble, you pad forward. Test agility tree. Well, Arwen's pretty good at agility. So 1, 2, 3. Well, that test was bad. Is it worth burning the 1 inspiration? Because I don't think 1 is going to make a big difference. So I'm going to say no. And I'm just going to say I failed this one miserably. A large canvas hangs across the entrance, obscuring anyone inside. As you draw near, you attempt to peer around it, but you are immediately sent sprawling by a vicious kick from a hobnailed boot. Your eyes water and you struggle to regain your feet. A large, scarred orc emerges, laughing cruelly. Come, little one, we fight! Suffer 2 wounds and discard the search token, then place Golgotar as indicated. This is Golgotar, the orc leader. Let me find him really quick. He's one of these bigger guys. So he's over here somewhere. Or is he? He's not painted, I know that. Here's what looks like they're Sorry about this, guys. Should have been a little better prepared knowing this scenario. Oh, there he is. Well, actually, I don't think this is him, but oh, there he is. I got him. So there he is. Suffer 2 wounds. Then discard this. Can I prevent? Yes. Before I suffer any wounds, I may spend an inspiration to prevent 1. So I'll do that with the cloak. And then I'll suffer a wound. Keep this face up. If you would discard a face up wound, flip it face down instead. Okay. All right. She gets 2 before. Not real great. All right. The scarred orc bears a large tattoo on his bulwar's arm. The same strange sigil you saw painted on the tent. The symbol is an amalgamation of orc superiority and something foreign, and perhaps very old, like a twisted script of Western inscribed by an evil hand. Regardless, the reverence of all of those around him mark this orc as their leader. And if defeated, surely your foes will flee. Lore increased by 1. Final objective, defeat Golgotar, sorry. All right. So Arwen still has an action. I'm just reading what I can do here really quick. I'm going to use my ability to flip this wound face down. Actually, what does this do? Keep this face up if you would discard a face up. Flip the face down instead. No, I'll keep that face up, and I'm going to use our ability to discard the face down one. Because I have to attack this guy, and I have a feeling he's going to hit back really hard. And I'm going to discard this skill to hide, or become hidden. Because this might save my bacon on this one. Because hidden is if you are attacked before you test, prevent all wounds and discard this boon. So hopefully that'll be helpful. So her second action, she's going to poke him with her knife. So I don't have any inspiration. My knife tests agility also. Get these cards out of here. 1, 2, 3. So one will be 2 hits with Pierce. Wow, he's got 10 health and 3 armor. That's a bunch. So we're going to Pierce. 5. The good thing is Gimli can get to him. Can he attack? Yes. The Orc Lieutenant knows much of battle tactics and combat to your dismay. Wisdom negates. So it's 3 wounds and 3 fear. That's awful. Let's see. Well, it says if you are attacked before you cast, just prevent all wounds and discard this. So I'm going to prevent all the wounds by getting rid of the hidden. So I guess I'm going to test to get rid of the fear. And this is wisdom, which is 4. So that's a good stat for her. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll block 2. And take 2. No, take 1, sorry. I can do math. Flip 1 fear face up, then flip this face down. So flip down, face down, and then this is the coward that's popped back up. Okay, confirm. All right, so this is where we need Gimli to come in and really chop this guy up. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then a second action will be to attack. So I'm going to test might, and I'm going to discard unyielding might to add 1 success. Well, actually, hang on a minute. I might not need that, so I'm going to wait before I do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that was a whiff. That was 3 inspiration symbols, but no successes. But I do have time to need, so I'm going to use that to make it 3 successes, which is the max that he can get. So that's going to be 8 hits with Sunder. So let's click on him on the app. Make sure we hit Sunder. And, oh, what did I do? Hit Sunder. And then 1, 2. Yeah, it's total 8 hits. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, he's got 1 left. Confirm. Oh, now he's going to swing back at Gimli. Oof. Because, hold on. These were all just... I'm going to put that on top because I do have 1 inspiration token I could use. And then determine is when I test. That's just whenever I test. Okay. Locked in combat with the huge Orc Lieutenant, you fail to see when he draws a curved black blade with dripping poison. 4 wounds, agility negates, and because of the ring mail, Gimli's agility is only 1. So I'm going to flip that. I will spend the inspiration token to make that a success, and I will discard hold agility to make it 2 successes. So Gimli's going to take 2 wounds. So the first one, I'm going to put his wounds over here, is flip this face down. It's not too bad. And stunned. Flip 1 wound and 1 fear face up, then discard the card. So I only have 1 wound, so okay. And then it just flips back face down. And then that's discarded. All right, so he walked away with only one. That's not bad at all. All right, so that's the end of the hero phase. Hopefully he can't attack again. Shadow phase. Threat increases by 4. Nope, we're going to hit a shadow event, so this could be bad. The fort walls echo with the sounds of battle. Each hero casts Spirit 1. If you pass, gain Inspiration. Whoa, that could be really good. Inspiration could be really helpful right now. Gimli's Spirit is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He passed because he got 2. So Gimli will gain an Inspiration back. Sometimes I feel like when the app is being nice to us like this, it's setting us up for something big. Arwen's Spirit is 3. 1, 2, 3. And she got 1. So she gets an Inspiration, and that was just enough because that was the end of her deck, too. So her deck is depleted. But let's see. And it's the rally phase. All right, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Golgator is almost dead. So hopefully nothing too crazy will happen after that. I'm pretty sure Gimli can take him out. Let's see. And then we are going to use it. Start the rally phase. You may deplete it. And because I have extra rations, at start the rally phase, you may deplete this item for 1 hero in your space to discard a wound. So I'm going to do that to get rid of Arwen's wound. Like I said, because she only has 4 wound capacity, where Gimli has 6. So we got to be careful with that. All right. So Gimli's going to scout 2. It's Unyielding Spirit and Time of Need. I like Time of Need, so I'm going to keep that, and I'll put the Unyielding Spirit on top. And then Arwen will scout 2. 1, 2. Oh, weakness and honed agility. Yeah, she tests agility a lot with her weapons, so we'll do that, and we'll put the weakness on the bottom. And we'll continue. And it's the action phase. So Gimli's going to just go right away and try to finish off Golgator, see if we can wrap this one up and get the first W in this scenario, since Kenny Blaze and I together have never won this one. So let's get his stats up here. So he's got a total of 3. He's got 1 health and 2 armor right now, but I think Gimli can get through that. So I'm going to test might with my axe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that was pretty bad. I shouldn't say too bad. So it's 3 that have the leaf icon and a blank, no icon at all. So I do have Time of Need prepared. I'm going to discard Time of Need to make those 3 successes. And so that's going to 3 successes gives Gimli 8 hits with Sunder. So we're going to hit Sunder. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Apply. Confirm. Remove Golgator. Your nearby hero gained Inspiration. Get out of there. Yeah, Gimli will take it. Continue. Golgator falls to his hands and knees, gasping for air and spitting dark, viscous blood. You step forward to subdue him, but something in the orc's carriage gives you a moment's warning. In a flash, he lashes out and attempts to sweep your legs from beneath you. The hero who defeated Golgator tests agility. Oh, this is going to go bad. Oh, wait, hold on. Nope, that doesn't do agility. So I'm going to test 1. I'm going to use Determined. I'll discard that. Okay, so I got 1 success at least. I don't know if 1 is going to be enough for anything, but we'll see. Before you even strike the ground, he regains his feet and brings his massive fist down onto your chest. The impact of your fall and the strike of his hand land at the same moment. You suffer 3 face-down wounds. Place Golgator in the space with the hero who tested. Continue your assault. Oh, he's back. Just when you thought he was gone. So 3 face-down wounds. So that's a total of 4 out of 6 that he can hold, which is not good. Oh, did I? Yeah, those are all these. I chose not to. Okay. Wow, that was rough. So I guess he has a second action, so there's no reason to not swing at him again. So continue. Let's see if he still is. Yep. Well, he's got 8 health and 1 armor this time, so 9 health total, or 9 hit points total. If I can get 3 successes with the Unyielding Might, I can kill him again. So let's see what happens. Testing Might. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. So I did get 1 success and 2 leaf icons, so I'm going to convert both of those successes and discard Unyielding Might. So 3 successes gives me 8 hits with Sunder, and Unyielding Might gives me a 9th hit. So we'll go Sunder. 1, 2, 8, 9 total. And I'm going to put that success on top of my deck because of Gimli's ability. Apply 9 hits, confirm. He is gone. Remove Gilgator. He's gone. Again, hopefully he stays gone this time. I gain inspiration. The enormous orc roars and looks in disbelief at the blood soaking his furs and armor. Ignoring what should be a mortal wound, he swings his blade in a wild arc, driving you back. Then he turns and throws himself through a weak section of the old stone wall. It crumbles before him, and more orcs pour through to attack you. Oh, jeez. Excuse me. You turn from the bandit fortification against these new arrivals, and they soon retreat, leaving their dead and dying behind. Golgator, however, is not among the casualties as you had hoped. In full retreat, you surmise that the orc is headed north toward reinforcements or home. Wishing to finish your task and granted no respite, you take but a moment's rest and gather your gear and begin your hunt. The heroes have defeated Golgator once, though they will need to face him again before their quest is complete. Lore increased by 2. Each hero receives 4 experience. Choose 1 hero to gain the Nemesis title. Let me pull that out real quick and see what that does. And then we'll decide who to give it to. So Kenny Blaze, if you're still watching, I think we finally got a win on this particular mission. There's the Nemesis title. If this is truly over, I am really happy. The Nemesis title. When a nearby elite enemy activates, you may remove the skill from the adventure to become emboldened. If you do, that enemy cannot move or attack during its activation. Oh, that's a real good protection. I think I'm going to give that one to Arwen to help her stay safe. So we're going to give that to Arwen because she feels a little squishy at times. And that's it. So we got a win on that one finally. Woo! Gimli just swinging that mighty axe and took him down. All right, guys. It only took about an hour total, so that's not too bad either. I hope you guys liked this. This was really fun. Gimli just went through those enemies like a hot knife through butter, they might say. Thank you, Orbit. Appreciate that. I'm really proud to finally have won this one. Like I said, playing it twice before and never winning this particular one. But yeah, so he's defeated. So while Kenny Blaze is still on vacation, one of my guest hosts who will be here Monday night, Adam, he wants to try Journeys in Middle-earth. So we'll be back with Journeys on Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time. I hope you guys can join us then. And thanks for watching. Have a great night.